Gassing up the rocket, the profits in our pocket, the dragon's never stopping. To the top, man. Farted to the moon, oh dragon fart dust, blowing up the charts in the dragon we trust. We're rising so soon, sing it loud, you degens. Farted to the moon.
What's up, everyone? How's you doing? It's another wonderful week in this, I don't know what you call it, this shit down period, whatever it is. Who the fuck cares? We're gonna move on with that, and we're gonna get some good fucking energy. We're gonna get something going here. I got Dragon Fart Dust on. We're gonna have another fart stream. I got ooh, Nathan just went black screen on us. Oh, Nathan just rugged, so he's gonna be back in a second.
And it's gone. It's gone.
And it's gone. Much like all of your assets in the last couple months. And it's gone. Well, how are you doing, sir? Let's pull him back up. Well,
I'm good.
He'll get in once he
life
once
is
he
good
fixes
for me.
that. Yeah? You're not
So
freaking out with all the pulse chain madness?
I'm loving the Pulse Chain Madness. I think it was Steve DeFi put out a tweet like a couple days ago. He was like, canceling Netflix. I'm all in on the PDI like drama that's going on. I was like, yep. I haven't been able to watch any Netflix, a ton of YouTube videos or streams, because that chat between the chat and like the 15 PDI streams that happen every day, like there's always something going on. It's absolutely fascinating. So keeps me alert.
You back, buddy?
There he is.
Uh-oh.
I'm back.
Muted. Oh, super delay.
I was closing out excess windows, and my computer was like, "That's a little too much, bro." I was trying to free up space, but
Close
yeah, I'm
your
on 14
camera for a
4K
second.
dial-up internet.
Nice. You have mail.
I mean, actually turn off the camera.
Oh,
That
what
might-
happened?
Because you're on a crazy delay. So if you turn the camera off down below, stop cam, and then turn it back on, hopefully that'll resync you.
Oh, is that a trick? Is that like some alpha? Some
Yeah.
StreamYard alpha?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Anyway. Well, I guess he'll come back again when he comes back. He didn't
That's
come
okay,
go
he'll
off
be back.
screen. That's okay. He takes some pointers. You love me in the morning.
It says device is not. Oh, it just says not connected. Okay. Did he unplug it?
Well, anyway, either way, whether Elon rugged him or he rugged himself, maybe his child ran across a cord. I don't know. Maybe he had a kid barf on one of the outlets. You never know.
High
Dog runs
possibility.
across, attacks the Wi-Fi.
All possibilities in my house.
You never know. So, how about Dragon Fart Dust?
How about it?
You guys are still here.
Still here. Still
I thought
here.
I thought you guys were scammers. I thought you were going to rug everybody. I thought you pulled liquidity.
You know, the funny thing is, and this goes to show you
Hey,
the
you good?
power of, and I've been saying this, the power of community. We got a special one here with he gets, this is part of the Big Brother program. We allow Nathan to stream.
If you just like got up and then walked off street, that would have just been perfect. He just walks back in, looks confused, sits down.
Yeah.
Is this Look at
Start
Nathan. This is
walking
the
up,
face. This is the face of a
Put my
scammer.
hand out to shake hands. That aren't there.
It's good to see you.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you're a father. You have kids and you get no sleep. I had a boss that always interrupted every good story with "Don't have kids." If you're telling anything fun, he would just interrupt it. Don't have kids.
Especially when you know you have a stream coming up 9:30 and your kid's like bouncing around. It's like 9:05. You're like, go to sleep. But that doesn't work. You have to be like, go to sleep.
Talk to him like Chris Farley in the Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Lay off, man! I got a stream.
And he's 18 years old. No, my son's not.
Yeah. The kid's gonna have some hilarious stories later on.
Mm-hmm.
I got into college because my dad, he took over this thing called Dragon Fart Dust. Let's
And
fucking
he
go.
got the provost in early.
That's why I'm driving this big green truck with giant Dragon Fart Dust stickers all over it. Yeah, you gotta represent, motherfucker.
DFDX would be a chill license plate.
That would be.
Very aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Okay, so am I
just
good?
need
Not
to expand
lagging?
the letters.
You're good
You're
now.
good. You're good. You're
Okay.
good.
We're back,
Ooh.
brothers.
He's back.
Hey, did
He's
you did we get this out to the stream out to the warlords?
Oh,
Can you do that, Johnny?
that's it. Oh,
Yep.
All right, guys. So if you've been with us, if you've been paying attention this week, we started kind of a new chapter in Dragon Fart Dust and how we are getting ourselves out there, expanding our reach, and what better way, in my opinion, than to take it to X. There is a very robust community of devs, project managers, and tokens, people running their tokens that are involved in spaces almost every day. And they are there for projects to come up, say their piece, get recognized, and engage with other communities outside of their own, which I think is an awesome opportunity to make connections, right? Relationships, and also spread the word and spread the farts of Dragon Fart Dust. Yes. So I have been on the Rooster Brewster spaces multiple times, and
So
plan
intense.
to continue going on there with one of the most high energy people you could ever have host a morning spaces. So you know what, I should have. Maybe I'll pull that up at the end, but just to let everybody see the page. But at the same time, I was keeping my feelers out there for other people that were doing the same thing, and came across Memezilla. And Memezilla is really, really cool for what they're doing for the larger community out there. As you can see, they are a meme coin, yes, but they're bringing a little bit of a different flavor to the game because they are also helping other tokens get listed on their Memezilla page, which I think is really, really cool. To me, it looks like there's a very large Solana community that engages here, but they are open to any and all projects and multiple chains, right? So you can see they are posting their asses off, right? They are in the trenches. They are working day in and day out. And that is what you want to see from a project that you get involved with. Talk about community members and a meme season and a crypto season that is, in my opinion, requiring communities of true believers in what they're holding, what they're engaging with, and how they are expressing themselves to the entire crypto community, and why their project, their token, is one that they feel others should be in their holding. Dragon Fart Dust is no different from that. You are never going to see a day where me and Johnny are not supporting the community, putting ourselves out there, providing proof of work, and making sure that we are getting eyes on the project, right? So
let me pause you right there just for a second. So you're saying that as the the sort of the I guess the new devs of the project, the owners of this project, you're saying you guys aren't going to disappear for a month and not make any posts and not engage in any communication whatsoever with your community? Is that what you're saying?
something really bad would have to happen in my life to stop me now, right? And I think Johnny shares that sentiment.
Bro, there's not
I-
an hour of the day. There's not an hour of the day that either myself or Nathan aren't like actively communicating with the community in some way or fashion. And if you add up the amount of stuff that we're doing in the background, that's like, I mean, it's literally work. What we're doing here is we're trying to work for the bags, because that's why everyone's here. No one is here to save the fucking manatees or the rainforest. Everyone's here for number go up. Okay, well, how do we get number to go up? You have to have a strong community. You have to have a fun and tantalizing meme, right? Something with memeability, something with narrative. Okay, check. Okay, now you have all those things. Great. Now what happens if you don't have founders that are working for their bags? Then what? Then the community starts getting resentful. Like, you hear like no expectations of the work of, or no expectation of profit from the work of others. You hear that thrown around all the time. I feel like that is that term is used a little loosely, because as a founder, if you're not working for your bag, this is so fire, by the way. If you're a founder and you're not working for your bag, then you can't expect your community to do all the work for you. The community is going to work as hard as you're working. No one's paying fucking attention to me, so I don't know why I'm talking.
I'm paying attention to you. You're right.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
You guys are snorting dust over here. Oh, yeah, cool. Whatever you say, bro.
I just love that the dragon farts, and then he comes back in to get close to where he. That's part
okay,
of the lore.
I'm clearly the guy who's trying to make you laugh when you're going up on stage. I'm sorry. But I understand what you were saying. What you were saying is important, because a lot of founders will walk away once their project sort of hits the peak and comes off the top. Yeah. Literally everything. Once everything dumps, that's it. The founders all walk away. You hit their big FUD event, people sell off, they're gone. You guys have survived multiple FUD events.
6.
You've put in 6 figures of buy pressure into your protocol, and you're in chats now or you're in spaces now almost every single day. We stream like 3 times a week at least, it seems like. So you make a very good point. If you aren't working for your bags as the founders, who the fuck is going to work for your bags also?
And you can't expect the community to lift that, to shoulder that. That's not their responsibility. They're going to take your lead. So if the founders are working for their bags, you will see the community pile on top of that because they want to be a part of that. Like, hey, look at these guys. It's the same thing with any occupation. If there's a strong leader, people are willing to go to battle with that leader. Okay, imagine being part of a surgical team and your surgeon just like in the middle of a surgery just says fuck it and goes and takes a shit. And then you have your nurses, you have everyone else like the eye bone's connected to the knee bone. I don't know what I'm fucking doing here. and next thing you know, it turns into a fucking quinceañera or something. So you have to have some like you have to have leadership, and you have to have an absolute connection with your community, and everyone knows where your path is. Here's our path. We're very transparent about our path. This is how we plan on getting there. Do you guys want to help us get there? Because we want to help you get there. Yeah, that's it. That's the message. It's very simple.
It dawned on me today because I was on a Spaces this afternoon. I was trying to get up, but it was maybe a little too high profile for me. But we'll get there, But the conversation they were having was really, really interesting. It was about, you know, getting into plays and knowing when to exit. And a lot of that surrounded, like, does that take skill? There was a big topic of discussion. Does it take skill to buy something and know when to sell it? Does it take skill to go 24/7 crypto, right? To make your full-time job crypto? Maybe, maybe not, right? I mean, there's people out there that probably got crypto rich, right? And they are attempting to be an influencer, but you have to have a certain kind of drive behind that, an authenticity behind that, right? And believe in something that you're supporting. If you're just putting yourself out there to be like, I made millions in crypto, follow me. It's like, okay, why? Why? Are you okay? You're going to give us the alpha, or, you know, what are you doing out there? Yeah, I thought that was really, really interesting. But the thing that I was floored that was not touched upon in all of that was liquidity, right? And providing liquidity. And it's like thinking about what we are doing with Dragon Fart Dust. And it's like, grab your bag, right? Take your position, come and get educated with us on how to exit that position when you're ready. And watch the chart just continue to go up because you're using the liquidity pools and your own liquidity to manage your bags. And I think, you know, and of course you can't hit 100% with that, you know, and I remember us talking about like a protocol that would like require you to exit via the LP. I don't think that would work.
You get like three people that would be.
But yeah, but you can educate enough people, I think, to be responsible with the chart and have a lot of fun with it at the same time, right? You're in an engaged community. It's a fart meme, right? And you're learning how to provide liquidity and get out of that position, right? Mm-hmm. And watch the chart maintain itself. I think that's a really cool message. And of course, you're not going to hit 100% of people doing that. People are going to want to sell when they want to sell.
You don't need to. You don't need to. You just need your whales. If you can get your whales on board with your mission, game over. That's it.
Yep, exactly.
You now have a stable path forward.
Yeah.
If you piss off your whales, Jesus Christ! Like we have a couple guys in Dragon Fart Dust that at any given time, if they wanted to, they could destroy the chart on their own if they wanted to now, because they've been buying every time we've been dipping. They've been the reason why we'll go to 67,000 market cap and then shoot back up to 600,000, like that. Why? It's because the lettuce hands get out, the weak hands get out, and they put it in the hands of the believers. The non-believers always give to the believers. Now, just because you sell and take profits doesn't mean you're a non-believer. I get it. But now, guys, this isn't the fucking run. This isn't your take profit time. Your take profit time is when you start seeing me take my shirt off. That's when you're like, okay, Johnny's getting crazy. Let's fucking take some off the top here. You know what I mean? So, and you see this in any coin that's coming out now. Any coin that comes out now, have you noticed there's no like huge meta, right? There's no Trump coin, Melania coin, no crazy shit happening. You haven't seen that in a while. It's because everyone's getting smart and getting wise. It's like, okay, if I see a celebrity coin coming out, I know that unless I get in the first 20 minutes, I'm getting rugged. 100%. Yep. I'm getting rugged. I'm exit liquidity.
And what opportunity does that open up? That opens up the opportunity for smaller cap coins and communities to be loud as they can be, and just watch what happens, because it's like compounding now. You know, you're compounding your interactions, the relationships you're developing, and all of the interactions you're having daily on social media, even in the days where it feels like it's like dragging on, and you're feeling the pressure, or like, you know, you're watching the external reality of the markets around you. You're just like, you want to be down on yourself. But if you're connected within these communities, right, and these communities start connecting with each other, which I see a lot of out there, and which we are now entering that realm. That is, in my opinion, that is compound. It's like compounding your position in an LP, right? You're compounding your engagement and the solidification of your community and the relationships with others. But
He meant selling.
Yeah. Yeah, but that yes,
That's called a
that is
honeypot, bud.
called a honeypot.
Yeah.
You call the token honeypot, and you're like, this is not a honeypot. You have to exit by the LP. That would be freaking.
So that's a great question, though. That's a great question. So here's the problem with that. What everyone here in this chat is here for is for DeFi. DeFi is, what is it? It's freedom of choice, freedom of movement, freedom of speech, right? On the blockchain. All these freedoms that we have here, at least in America, right?
America.
You put that on the blockchain, that's DeFi in a nutshell, right? As soon as you start limiting things like buying, selling, as soon as you start telling people what you have to do, you then kind of start straying away from being what would be considered DeFi at its core. So, yeah, you could absolutely, you could do that. You could blacklist wallets, which means if you see a wallet that you don't like because it's sold on you and you're poopy, you can blacklist it. You can whitelist certain wallets, which basically means when the token first launches, these 8 whitelisted wallets are the first ones that are able to buy, and that's it. And then you hit a button and everyone else can buy. So that's what a whitelist is. You can do all kinds of things like that, but is that true DeFi? You know what I mean? That's not really what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to do here is give everyone the freedom of movement, freedom of choice, freedom of speech, all that good stuff, and let us take you on that journey. What that means to you, well, we don't know, but we can show you what it means to us.
Tony Montana would say you can buy whatever the fuck you want.
That's
So
right.
let's fucking go.
That's it.
Hey, you said you made me think America with that earlier. Did you see my America post?
Which one?
They're gonna ban ninja swords.
Oh,
in
yeah, you wanted to buy a
Great
ninja
Britain,
sword?
and I'm like, God bless America. I can buy a ninja sword. I'm gonna go get
Yeah,
a
but
ninja sword
here's
now.
the problem. The only good ones are made in Japan. So how America is that? You know what I mean?
That's fine.
Now, if you carry it around, open carry ninja sword.
I'm like, my guns aren't made in America, so
What do you have?
an Austrian gun.
Ooh, look at
And
you.
well, no, that's not. I should take that back. But without getting myself in
Austrian
trouble,
gun.
the handgun is made in Austria. What's the other one made in? The other one might be made in America. I'm trying to think. I can't say it out loud though because California has a gun roster.
That'll be a good eventual segue though, because we're gonna talk about the Vent token as well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I have quite a few America made raffles. So America, there we go. But now I want to get a ninja sword.
Is your gun rhyme with rock? A rock 9
It sounds like you're still saying it.
may
Rock?
sound like
In
like
a
clock 9.
Like if they're in I'm gonna get this fucking flagged because we said those words on YouTube.
Rock.
A grok 9. It might be a grok 9.
Is it a grok 9?
It might be a grok 19.
All right. Mo, pull up the screen.
A grok 19?
Yeah. But you just start shooting. All right. To continue on with this and to segue. So this is
Wait. We're on grok 3 right now. God, I hope we get to grok 19.
Yeah.
That would
Grok
be
3
amazing
is
callback
pretty
to this.
freaking Cool.
But grok 19 will be a great callback joke. But we might be in grok 19 right now and not even know it.
Okay. I'm going on mute.
We just got reverse engineered, and yeah. Anyway,
It's been a while since I've derailed anything, so for the old school watchers of me, shout out.
oh, the fart is fading into your forehead and eyes right now. It's crazy. Yeah. So, guys, anyway, I
It's in my
want
teeth.
to highlight what Memezilla is bringing to the space here. So they have a way for you to have your token listed. But also a really cool feature here is that they have the King of the Hill. So, a lot like Pump.Fun does, but this is not Pump.Fun. This is communities that are bullish about their tokens and they want to have recognition. And Memezilla is providing a way to do that. One interesting thing here is, and I'm going to, if you could see number 2 there is Cats of Crypto. So I want to hop on over to them because they were highly engaging on, make sure I get this right. They were highly engaging on the spaces with Memezilla. And they have a really good mind about bridging tokens, liquidity bonding, really into that, and providing liquidity as well. And that whole discussion was really good. I'm sorry that I don't remember the name of the gentleman I was speaking with on there, but he did a similar introduction here. So Cats of Crypto, it's on Solana. This is like a memorandum token because a former colleague of theirs named Eric, it seems, had a deep love for cats. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, and they have dedicated this token in his honor, which is really great to see. So, what I want people to imagine is getting into lower cap coins, right? And what happens regardless of what the token is doing currently when the market starts to run. This could be an amazing play to be in, right? So this is you can check them out on Twitter. Cats of Crypto comes up easily. You can get access to their Telegram. You get involved with the community there, and they are highly active on socials, and you'll catch them in spaces as well. If you follow us around, you'll definitely see them on the spaces that I'm shilling on. So that leads into the final one we want to recognize here, and let me pull them.
This is cool, by the way. I like this idea of highlighting other communities that you spotted.
Yeah,
it's a good way to kind of connect and spread the thoughts.
Yeah, spread the thoughts. Oh, I have to say, Gondabo is the I think he's the dev, but he was leading the spaces. He's in the Telegram. I don't know if he's exactly the dev, but he's definitely. I'm thinking he must be owning or behind the project. I can confirm with him, but he had me at hello right on those spaces. As soon as I heard him say Dragon felt dust, I was just like, that's it. He just melted the name of our token like butter on the tongue, and I'm into it. I'm into it, bro. So let me share this.
Is in the chat at the very end. I love it when my favorite people show up right when we're about to leave. We'll keep it going for a little bit here.
Big shout out.
Okay, tell me about Vet here.
All right, you got it pulled up?
Big shout out to Shrey. And yeah, I got it.
Alrighty. So Vet token is really cool concept. So you can see here, Vet giving back to those who have honorably served in our nation's militaries. This is a reflection token. And I have to apologize to the team here because I don't know everything about this token, but you can definitely, again, I've been on multiple spaces with them now. And what they're doing for the crypto community and for veterans is really cool. It's a charity token, right? And I'm sorry, I think I said, I think they're actually on Binance. Does Binance still have, I mean, they would have a similar Ethereum address, right? Yeah. So they're on Binance. So they're on Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking this one out. Talk about conviction plays and believing in something that is near and dear to your heart. If you are in any way involved in the military or supporting our troops or anything that the military is involved in right now, maybe it's in your personal life with friends and family, or you know someone that's in service of the country right now, this is a way to put your tokens to work for you and to benefit people that are defending our country.
That's cool.
Defending freedom, right?
Freedom.
How much does freedom cost? Well,
I believe. Hang on. I believe it costs $1.05.
yes.
Freedom isn't free.
So once again, another
$1.05.
community that is perma bullish on their token, on their community, and they are putting in the work. So please check them out.
Shout out to Vet Token.
I'm going to learn.
I'm going to check that out too myself.
Learn more about them. Yeah. So last one, awesome. I'll just pull this up real quick just so everybody can see. Is this showing up now, the Rooster Brewster?
Yeah.
Rooster Brewster, the Lamborghini salesman on a Monday who fucking gets it done. This fucking guy has more energy than an entire school.
Faces. Holy cow. Crypto and coffee. You won't know what hit you. From the moment this stream starts, Rooster brings the heat. I don't know how else to explain. Yes. I'm sitting there trying to. I'm an energetic, charismatic guy, right? I pride myself on that, and I feel like people like that about me. I try to match Rooster's energy on these streams, and then like when the stream is done, I'm just like, ugh. All right, now I got to get my crypto and coffee.
Yeah, he's on that level.
But anyway, yeah, check out Rooster Brewster. He does these every single day. You just get on one at one point. We'll be posting about it. I'll be on more of these. It is a great way to get fired up. Really,
I'm telling you, Rooster could fucking sell ice to. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that one. He could sell sunglasses to a blind man. That's for sure. Good Lord.
Popsicle to a woman in white gloves.
You're breaking up there.
Is that a thing?
But yeah.
I would not want to eat a ketchup popsicle though.
You broke up the first time, so I didn't hear you say that. Now I heard you say a ketchup popsicle. And I'm like,
where I would act
ketchup popsicle.
I'm
getting images of like frozen corn dogs.
Just get up and wander off screen at some point. It'll be appropriate. Ketchup popsicles.
Fool me once, shame on me.
Oh yeah.
Should I do the George Bush eyes when he's like on the State of the Unions and whatever? Was the camera on? Is that camera on?
I miss W.
www.w.com.
I miss W probably because I miss Will Ferrell doing him more than anything.
I still watch that video of him throwing out the first pitch after 9/11, and it's just like
that's legit. That's actually legit.
Every single time I watch it, I'm just like, oh, you get like emotional. It's like, wow,
he nailed that pitch,
and everyone was just like, America.
He had a fucking America moment when he was standing on the rubble of in New York City.
Yeah,
I was at Penn State, and all my friends were around me, and half of them were all fucking liberals. Yeah, and he's standing up there and he's like, "I hear you, America hears you." And the people that knock down these towers are going to hear all of us soon. And dude, the guys in my room were like, yes! And I was like, I thought you guys fucking hated him. They're like, that's amazing. They're like, I'm going to go sign up right now.
Johnny representing the Nittany Lions.
America. Oh, there you go. Nice
a football town with a drinking problem. Happy Valley.
Let's go State.
Welcome to Happy Valley.
Fucking, whoa. What college town doesn't have a drinking problem?
Wait, no. I'm sorry. It's a drinking town with a football problem. Isn't that? Did I get that wrong?
That's how you do it. That's it. A drinking town with.
I mean, I can attest to how happy that valley is. I didn't go to many classes. There was too much time getting happy.
Yeah. I got exposed to that early. My oldest brother, it was like he was in. I was like,
Now watch this drive. I just saw this chat. Now watch this drive.
We could drive the shit out of this.
We're gonna kill all the fucking terrorists. Now watch this drive.
I idolized my oldest brother growing up. He was just like the guy. He played guitar. He had like the best band in high school, you know, and they were tearing it. They were like metal band
hero.
long hair, wore the
Guitar
trench
hero.
coats, and this is like this is early 90s, right? Trench coat mafia stuff. And he loved anyway.
He didn't go to school in Colorado, did he?
He went to Penn State. No, he went to Penn State, but I went out and like stayed weekends with him a couple of times, and I'm like 12 years old. I'm just like, now I look back on it, all the times he was trying to like shield me from what was actually happening at these places he was taking me to. It was fun.
That's funny. It's a good brother.
He's
Yeah.
a good brother.
Might have been
Anyway.
throwing me to the wolves.
So,
Just
hey.
to see what would happen.
I think we're almost at the 40-minute mark, so I think we what do we do? What are we gonna do? I gotta say, Dragon Fart Dust holding strong. We have a diamond-handed community, man. They are just waiting to see what's gonna happen. And like what Johnny was saying before, if we went away, none of this would be happening right now, right? There would be no incentive for anybody to be participating in this with us. And we are wholeheartedly supporting this community, this token, and putting in the work every day. And I think that goes to show with the way that the chart is holding. And everybody can see what it did. And it's looking primed to take a position and just hold it with us. And, you know, bring in new community, bring in the volume, and put in your single sides and let us buy you out. That's all I got to say.
I mean, you guys survived the FUD events, and you have a core community that has built this up and has created a nice floor for you. And then now it's just moving forward. And I think now that the dust has settled, and especially with everything going on in Pulse Chain and everything else going on in this fucking world, you know, I think I think maybe the hate in the FUD has finally run its course on this, and so now
Have you been watching any of the like Sami videos coming out, or that guy that has suddenly come up?
I can't stop watching any of
Oh
it.
yeah,
It's the most
that's Trey's
entertaining-
boy, dude.
I'll tell you, the guy that I'm obsessed with is
Bro.
that guy that is on stream without a shirt and smoking a cigarette, but you know, it's
what did you call him earlier? You had the greatest name for him.
Well, I think
Johnny.
he's Pulse Chain. Oh, what did
James?
Johnny?
Oh no, I was
Yeah.
just like, what's his name? Joey Bag of Donuts.
Joey
Shirtless
no
Joe
shoes,
Jackson.
no shirt,
Now,
no
this guy-
shirt. Joe
Joey-
Jackson.
This guy
Joey-
can
Shirtless Joe
obviously.
Jackson.
This guy obviously can read the blockchain, right? He's like in the Matrix, that guy, Joey Pantaleone, right? When he's sitting there at the monitors and Neo comes up
Cash
and
money from Thailand.
He's like, he's like, I don't even see the Matrix anymore. All I see is blonde, brunette, redhead. And I'm like, dude, this guy's watching porn on the Matrix screen, right? But
Fun
that's
fact.
this guy. This guy can read the blockchain like that, and he's getting these messages, right, from the wallets that he's watching and the things that they're doing, the tokens that are being put in, the tokens that are being moved around, and the validity that he is putting to some of these things. It's compelling. But this guy, he's very, very, very serious, and you put him up against Sami, and it's an interesting dynamic because
Well,
you
it's
have
not
this guy
against,
being-
right?
Bro,
this guy being
not
like,
against.
bros, dude. He's like, bros, the blockchain is speaking to you, bros.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not here to filibuster. And
Once again,
Sami
shit.
has to be so diplomatic about it, right? He's like, I'm sorry, my friend. All we have to do right now is a little bit more filibuster because we got comments coming in right now that are saying that the wallet that you're watching is not the wallet. And he's like, bro, it's the truth.
I
He's
can't
like, what are we
stop saying
fucking
bro.
Filibustering? Like, stop fucking filibustering.
No,
I'm
we
like,
just-
did
we're
he just break
back.
out the filibuster?
Mello, get
Like-
yourself better internet.
Is it freezing for anybody else?
No, we're fine.
No?
Maybe not. Maybe we'll go to it later on and be like, oh, it
Yeah,
was. I was
like,
being a smartass.
That's it.
But for right now, you get better internet. It's not on us. It's on
I
you.
got 1 gig symmetrical fiber to the house. It's definitely not me. Bitches.
I'm on a
did
computer
you-
that I built
1
myself.
gig symmetrical fiber downloaded from a sat phone. Fucking.
Hey, play for keeps, baby. Play for keeps.
Hey, talk about being in the trenches, Mo, with your sat phone. We got.
I have a generator and a sat phone hookup. I will not miss a fucking buy.
Yeah, that's what my wife always asks me. She's like, "So what happens to your mat?" That's not my wife's impersonation.
It's
She's
not
gonna
even
kill you
close.
for that.
So what happens, honey, when she's like, when the internet goes out and the internet
Bro, what
doesn't
happens
go out,
when the internet goes out?
what happens to your crypto? And I'm like, I don't know. That's why we're gonna have yeah, why can't I just see? That's the weirdest. That's the thing I keep thinking about. It's like, okay, internet goes out.
This is
you're
my
gonna
new router.
have
This is
cell
my
phone-
router.
Yeah,
That's it.
I don't know.
That's
If
your
the
router.
internet goes out, that means the whole world has been EMP'd, and we got a whole lot worse problems than fucking
Yeah,
crypto.
right. It's like you better get to your supermarket real quick, get some shit,
The internet turned off. We're fucked.
go away, baiting.
God.
Go away, I'm baiting.
Oh my god, I love that fucking scene.
That's
Biting!
that's the best scene. That's the only scene I remember from the whole movie.
Well, that, and then, do you have any water? You mean like in the toilets?
Oh yeah, they drink. They only
Like-
drink like orange Gatorade or something. What is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, even out of
Yeah.
the public, like
They water the crops with Gatorades. It doesn't do anything.
Oh, Shrey brought up a good point. Pulse Chain got EMP'd by Rabby Wallet. Fucking true, dude.
Mhm.
What a bunch of Benedict Arnolds, dude. Remember they were like, "Hey, we're gonna support bridging for Pulse Chain," and everyone's like, "Fuck yes, dude!" Because Rabby's bridge to base, I don't know if anyone's ever
Oh,
used it.
It's a thing of
Is-
beauty.
You get from ETH to base in like 20 seconds.
Yep.
It's beautiful,
Yep.
and they don't bang heads. They
You
don't
could've done
charge
that
$1
with
million.
Pulse Chain.
Alpha doesn't know what you're talking about. Rabby pulled support for Pulse Chain,
Yeah.
or is about to.
Yeah, so you're gonna still be able to use it, but in Rabby Wallet, I don't know if you are familiar with it, but if you have Rabby Wallet, let's say you have Pulse Chain tokens, Base tokens, and Ethereum tokens, right, in one wallet, it'll tell you exactly how much of each token you have and the USD value of your tokens, and it'll add it all up. It'll say you have $10,000 in this wallet, you have 5,000 Base tokens. Here are your Base tokens. You have 2,000 Pulse Chain tokens. Here's your Pulse Chain tokens. So what they're saying is now, as far as Pulse Chain goes, you'll still be able to see you have Pulse Chain tokens, but you won't be able to see how much it's worth, right? So if you have a million PDAI, for instance, we've been talking about PDAI. If you have a million PDAI, right now it'd be like, okay, that million PDAI is worth $1,500, right? Well,
It's going to be worth $1 million.
right. It's hopefully right. That's the
Moon
narrative.
or dust,
That's-
baby. Let's fucking go.
moon or fucking dust. But if in a couple days, I think on the 30th or 31st of March, they're yanking that. So it'll just say PDAI 1 million, but it won't tell you how much it's worth, which is kind of annoying. But
Kind of.
I mean, if you've been doing crypto for over a year, you should be
I'm
able
like,
to
if
do
you
math.
use MetaMask, you've already run into that.
Yeah, MetaMask does it anyway all the time. It's a big pain in the ass. So it just
Dude,
sucks. It just sucks. And they're gonna yank the
The way he did
obviously
it,
they're not gonna
Ugh.
it's aggravating, dude, because the bridge for Pulse Chain, out of all the good things that Pulse Chain and Richard Hart did, the bridge is absolute dog shit wrapped in cat shit. It like the PDAI price got down to
Vomit it
2
out.
The PDAI price nuked last night, and I think I was on the phone with Mello. Actually, I see him in the chat. I was on the phone with Mello. You can ask him. Okay, I'm like, fuck. I
You're
need
like,
to get
fuck
some
you,
money.
Mello, I need a bridge.
I need to get some money to over the bridge. So what do? I bridge it, and then I get stuck on the fucking spinning circle of death. It's like executing transaction, but is it executing transaction? No. Why? Because gas went up. If gas goes up, the Pulse Chain bridge is like an asshole that puckers up to the size of a decimal point. It's like, yeah. So
You know what never
So-
puckers? The dragon's asshole.
I was like, that's a very
Yeah.
easy way to close that fucking circle right there. Right back to a fart. Fucking love it. All right, that was a perfect wrap up 45 minutes. We're trying to keep these shorter. I think 45 is very commendable on our part. We're going to try and get them down a little bit sooner because we want to do these more often. They are fun, and there's so much going on with crypto that we got a lot to talk about. So let's fucking go.
Always.
I hope you guys had a good time. Gentlemen, let's do some last words. Whatever you want to talk about. Oh, hey, hang on. I want to do one quick thing. What was your best fart ever in your life?
Ooh, I got a good one.
Okay,
Go,
Johnny,
Johnny.
you.
All right, so I'm at my cousin's house. It's a chick. Her husband is a bro, and we bro out this is in Pittsburgh. Every time I go there, we stay over there at their house, and we bro out. So one night, we went out to the bars, me and him were drinking, kicking back shots, drinks, all the bullshit. We make some big fucking American ribeyes, you know what I mean? Like just fuck you ribeyes. Anyway, later at night, me and him start up this game of fart tennis, right? That's where one person farts and then you have like a certain amount of time to return it, like the volley it back, right?
I've never done that. That's
You've never
amazing.
done that? Bro.
No!
Okay.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard. What was I doing with my life? I never played fart tennis. Oh my god.
Okay. So
Oh my
he
god.
hits me, I hit him back, and then he hits me with this nice, very, it's got some staccato and vibrato to it. It was pretty nice. Well, I let one go that was like, and I when you pinch your asshole and you let it go for length, you know what I mean?
Did you machine gun that bitch?
No. The Road Warrior.
Medic.
So this thing just went for like a good solid, I want to say 15 seconds. I don't know. It was long though. And then he just looks over. He goes, "You fucking one-upper." And then I just lost my shit. But yeah, so I won that game. I won that match.
That's amazing. The U.S. Open of fart tennis.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing.
60 love, dude. Nailed it.
What year was that? It was a championship.
I
What
had a year on it.
This was 2 years ago, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard you guys might have a rematch this year. Is that correct? Maybe. Not sure. Maybe. Actually, you might be up
but-
against one of the Frenchmen.
He is in
they have some records, too.
he is in Dragon Fart Dust.
Oh, is it John?
Hey, shout out. Shout out to dragging your friends and family into it. Love that.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna get the 91-year-old to buy fucking Dragon Fart Dust.
No, man, I do not have I don't have a story like that. I have this one very memorable experience in high school. I was a senior in high school in study hall, and it was
Did you fart
quiet.
on the prom queen?
And no, I had to sneeze really bad, right? And I didn't want to, for some reason, I didn't want to sneeze out loud. So I go like this. I go, hold my nose. Yeah, hold my nose. And of course, my ears pop out, so I don't hear anything. And then
You
I just go
farted out
right
your
back on my
ears.
folder. And then I hear, hey. And I look up, and the teacher is just staring at me. He goes, I heard that. I'm like, oh no. It means everybody else heard it, but nobody's saying anything.
My brother crop dusted Paris Hilton once, but that's not my story. That's his story.
Oh, damn it.
That's a fantastic story.
Ah.
Crop dusted Paris Hilton while she was sitting down eating dinner. Just
just
walked
like,
right in front of her, let one fucking go, and then he like goes and everyone is like looking, and she's just like, she's doing one of these. She's at a table with like Leonardo DiCaprio, the owner of the fucking Giants, like big ballers at this table, and he just walked by, didn't give a shit. And just,
She's like gagging. It's like, He's like, oh, I saw you doing that in that one video I saw of you.
yes, this was back in like 2014-ish. Miami, Art Basel, shit goes down in Miami during December.
You just
Very
won up my
powerful.
story before I even got it out. I was gonna do a crop dusting story, and that doesn't even compare to that. So
Well, it's my brother's story. It's not my story.
Yeah, you'd have to go
God,
like.
it doesn't matter. You just dropped a JFK level story, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I met the governor," and you're like, "Whoop de fucking do, dude."
Did some dude on front bench. Yeah.
Uh,
So did you crop dust someone though?
I still want to
It's
hear
not
it.
even I want the story now. This is so
You can do this part right now.
You can embellish, Mo. This is the internet.
Okay, so in Texas, there's a place. There's a couple places like this where it's a brewery and a restaurant inside a movie theater. So they make their beer. They cook the food. You get to eat pizza, drink beer, get drunk inside the movie theater while you're watching the movie. So I worked at one of these places, and as a manager, you had to respond to all the little problems and shit. And so you'd also occasionally, while the movie's going on, just go up to the top row and then one by one sort of duck down and kind of go in between all the rows and just make sure that everything's clear, make sure no one has any problems, make sure no one's left their shit up and the servers haven't cleared it off. Just sort of tidying up, so to speak. And it was a favorite move of the managers. Hey, bro, I had the hummus for lunch. I'm going to go crop dust Theater 9. And so you go up to the theater, you go duck down and just front, and then just go fucking running down the fucking row. And you just crop dust a whole line of people in a full theater.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about? That's a great story. That's a legit crop dust, though. Like, that's
Yeah, I mean,
legit. That's not just
It
one
is.
person.
It is. But fucking crop dusting Paris Hilton is still better. Because now I'm imagining her as David Hasselhoff in the movie Remote Control. Oh, tastes like so much shit in my mouth.
No, dude, that's what her face looked like.
That's way better than me just crop dusting a bunch of random people in the dark. Occasionally, it would like light up in the scene, and you could look back and you'd see me like, "Oh, what the fuck is? Oh, cheating!" And looking around.
He did it on a dare. Like, it was like a dare bet kind of thing. Another server was like, "I bet you won't do it," and he's like, "I don't give a fuck." And then he just walked right up, turned around, put his ass into her face, and just farted in her face, dude. Like, didn't give a shit.
So he definitely gets the Olympic nod for that. But if he
Yeah,
thought
but
of it on
brother's
his
a
own,
big
he would have
dude,
got
bro.
the gold.
My brother's a big dude, kid. He's like 6'4", fucking 325. You know what I mean? He's
His farts smell like a dead raccoon.
All right.
yeah.
This is where we go.
What if the story was like he crop dusted Paris Hilton and she threw up on her plate just instantly?
Hey, that's the fucking ribeye cut.
Stay away from the hummus.
Hummus
Oh,
and penis.
You should
God.
fart stories should have like a name for the fart, and that is the story. Like, I have a story from back
This
in
is called
on
the
5.
hummus.
This is called the ribeye cut. I call this one Deep Six cropped up.
It's like the combination of the dish. I call this
Cream of
the deep fried Budweiser. You're like, oh god.
call it fried peanut butter and jelly. Call it the Elvis fart. Yeah.
I'm getting dizzy.
Oh my god. If anyone has actually lasted this far,
Yeah,
may the
one
farts
viewer.
be with you.
Yeah.
Oh
One
my
viewer.
god.
Thanks, Mello.
That was a good one.
No,
Must
Mello
have been
doesn't have
honest.
internet.
Mello's gone.
I know.
Mello
missed the
left
best
us. All right. Well, then, if Mello's gone, then fuck it. We're getting in the string.
That would suck if this was Frozen and we just had this amazing discussion. So insightful, right? I mean,
Shrey
no one-
saw it.
the takeaway from today. Yeah, hummus farts. I don't even want to go there.
Oh, Mello's back.
On a platter.
Did you miss it all, Mello? You'll have to rewind. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, you're gonna want to rewind that.
All right. Sorry, buddy. Get better internet. Come on. All right. 55 minutes, way longer than I wanted to, but that fart story was worth it.
Yeah,
That was
10
fucking
minutes
hilarious.
miscellaneous. Yeah.
All right. Hey, we got 35 minutes of crypto and then 10, 15 minutes of farting. So,
Woo!
whatever. Let's fucking go. This is how we do it. How
Mm.
do you guys do it?
Mm.
You complain, you cry, your crypto's down, and you're like, man, my founders are gone. They're not doing anything. You know what we're doing? Talking about farts, talking about crypto. every
Sorry.
fucking day. Let's fucking go. These guys are on fucking Spaces almost every fucking day. They're
Nathan
providing
is.
nothing
Nathan-
but by.
Nathan's doing
You're like
that.
Nathan is. You're like I'm not doing shit. That's all Nathan.
Yeah, well, Johnny's like
didn't say I'm
Johnny's
not
in-
doing shit.
Johnny's in like full like
Yeah, I'm in DEFCON 5 over here.
yeah,
in my job.
emergency mode. He's like diffusing. They're like, "Is the green wire or the blue wire?" He's like, "I don't know. Cut the yellow wire."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they
Yeah,
lost another 5 million.
he can't say anymore. But in his real life stuff, Elon rugged one of his customers. Maybe no, I'm just.
Mm-hmm.
It's craziness out there. Tech is wild. Johnny's in tech, and he's got some wild shit he's going on with. So he'll hop in Spaces when he gets some time. And in the meantime, you got Nathan ripping it out in Spaces almost every day, like the grand champion of farts that he is. And we're gonna crank out these streams. Keep doing them 3-4 times a week, as many as we can. Hopefully, we'll pack them in there, make these farts a little bit more concise. Maybe rapid fire some farts out there. I don't
like
know.
that.
You know, something
We
like
gotta
that.
get some sound effects, Mo.
Yeah, we gotta work on that.
Oh man, when we're in our studios,
Wah,
someday,
wah, wah.
and we're the Joe Rogan of crypto, we'll have farts everywhere.
Yeah. The Joe Rogan of farts.
Mhm.
I like that. We are the Joe Rogan of farts.
And nothing
right.
about crypto anymore. We're just like
Just the Joe Rogan of farts. That's all it is.
people, millions of listeners every day coming to talk about why
Turns
we're
into a giant fart stream for the rest of our lives.
taking on calls. They're like, I had a fart one time. It was so thick it had a chain on it. You know.
Farts that left skid marks.
Yeah.
That's the Thursday stream.
Back to you, Mo. And that's the way the wind blows.
All right.
That's
So
good sign
next episode, we're going to talk about what food changes the smell of your farts.
Mhm.
No, I don't know. We'll stream again here pretty soon. But keep an eye out for these guys because they are working nonstop for their bags. They are working for your bags. They are inspiring how to work. And just a reminder, this is a team that does not market sell. They have provided 6 figures worth of buy pressure into the protocol because they are legends. Has your protocol, has your founder provided 6 figures of buy pressure into it?
Oh, what
What
term
have
did
they done?
Gugod? What term did Gugod mean? Legending. We are legending.
Legending. You guys are legending and your farts are legending. So, hope you guys had a great day. Hope you have a great night. Have a great week. Until next time, keep fucking farting. Peace out.
Mo, 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 mo.